France's relationship with the bicycle runs deeper than almost any other country. Long before cycling became a global industry, the bicycle was already woven into French daily life, sport, and manufacturing. The Tour de France didn't just popularize cycling, it shaped how French brands were created, how they were marketed, and how they are remembered today. Some of these brands grew into industrial giants, others remain fiercely artisanal, but together they form one of the richest and most influential national cycling lineups in the world. And today I'll be taking you through the most well-known French bicycle brands, exploring where they came from, who owns them, and why they became so important, not just in France, but across the globe. Number 5. Moustache. Moustache Bikes, formerly known as Cycle Me, was launched in 2011 by engineers Emmanuel Antonot and Grégory Sand, both of whom were formerly designers at Lapierre. Based in the Vosges region of France, the company has focused exclusively on electric assist bicycles since its founding. Moustache was an early pioneer of stylish city and leisure e-bikes during the initial French e-bike boom, and it later expanded its range to include e-mountain bikes, cargo e-bikes, and touring models. While most Moustache frames are sourced from Taiwan, final assembly takes place in France and the company's facility in Thaon-les-Vosges. By 2021, production capacity has reached around 100,000 bicycles per year. The brand's appeal is built on the use of high-quality components, typically Bosch motors, combined with thoughtful engineering and distinctive sense of French flair. Moustache has established a strong dealer network across Europe, working with more than 500 retailers by 2019, and its bikes have received numerous industry awards. Positioned in the upper mid-range of the market, generally priced above mass-market e-bikes, Moustache has become popular for its strong performance, refined design, and reputation as one of France's leading electric bicycle manufacturers. Number 4. Look Cycle. Look began in 1951 in Nevers, France, founded by Jean Bayle. The company initially focused on ski bindings, but later shifted towards cycling, and went on to reshape the sport through two major technological breakthroughs. In 1984, Look introduced the first clipless pedal, the Look PP65, and just 2 years later, in 1986, it unveiled one of the earliest carbon fiber racing frames, the Look KG86. These innovations firmly positioned Look at the forefront of performance cycling technology. During the 1980s, Look was owned by businessman Bernard Tapie and continued operating under various owners in the years that followed. Since 2016, the company has been majority owned by the French private equity firm Active Capital. Today, Look specializes in high-end road, gravel and triathlon bicycles, alongside pedals and other components. Much of its manufacturing, including carbon frame production and pedal tooling, takes place in Europe and Tunisia. Although Look operates at relatively low production volumes and remains a niche player in the wider market, it is highly respected among cyclists for its continuous innovation and its emphasis on made-in-Europe craftsmanship. Number 3. Lapierre. Lapierre was founded in Dijon in 1946 by Gaston Lapierre. Over the second half of the 20th century, the company established itself as one of France's leading performance-oriented bicycle brands, supplying both racing teams and dedicated enthusiasts. A major turning point came in 1996 when Lapierre was acquired by the Dutch Axel Group, a move that significantly expanded its international reach. Today, Lapierre bicycles are marketed in more than 60 countries worldwide. The brand is firmly positioned in the high-performance segment, specializing primarily in road and mountain bikes, including e-MTBs, while also offering hybrid and city models. Lapierre's reputation is built on a strong racing pedigree, most notably through its long-standing involvement with the FDJ professional cycling team, ended in 2023 after 22 years. Although Lapierre bikes are mass-produced with an axle's global supply chain, the brand's design work and research and development remain based in France. This combination of international manufacturing scale and French-led engineering has made Lapierre particularly popular among sport-oriented riders who value its modern technology, racing heritage, and consistently high performance. Number 2. Gitane. Gitane began as a small workshop in the Loire-Atlantic region. In 1930, founder Marcel Brunelier applied his own nickname Gitane, meaning gypsy in French, to the bicycles he was selling, giving the brand its name. By around 1940, the company, later known as Micmo, was producing complete bicycles rather than just assembling or retailing them. Gitane went on to achieve remarkable success in competitive cycling. Riders such as Jacques Anquetil, Bernard Hinault, and Greg LeMond won Tour de France titles on Gitane frames, contributing to a total of at least 11 Tour de France victories associated with the brand. This racing success firmly established Gitane as one of France's most prestigious bicycle names. In the 1970s, Gitane was acquired by Renault, marking a shift from independent ownership to corporate control. Over time, the brand was absorbed by the Cycle Europe group, and by early 21st century, it was being managed alongside Peugeot. In 2024, ownership of the Gitane brand, together with Peugeot Cycles, transferred to Rebirth Holding. Today, Gitane offers a full range of bicycles, including road, cyclotourism, mountain, and urban models, as well as e-bikes, positioning itself firmly in the mid-market segment. The brand's continued popularity is driven by its deep racing heritage and its wide retail presence in France, through both traditional bike shops and mail-order channels. Gitane is known for delivering solid performance and good value across all of its product categories. Number 1. Peugeot. Founded in 1882 by Armand Peugeot, Peugeot Cycles is one of the oldest bicycle manufacturers in France. Over time, the company grew into a true mass-market giant. By the mid-20th century, it was producing hundreds of thousands of bicycles each year, and even supplied bikes to some of the earliest Tour de France winners. For much of its history, Peugeot Cycles operated as an independent company, before becoming part of the Sweden-based Cycle Europe group, a subsidiary of Grimaldi Industry in more recent decades. In October 2024, a major change took place when Cycle Europe's French subsidiary, including Peugeot and Gitane bicycle brands, was sold to the French mobility firm Rebirth Holding. As a result of this deal, Rebirth Holding now holds the license to use the Peugeot name for bicycles. Despite these ownership changes, the Peugeot brand remains highly recognizable and popular, thanks to its long heritage, its iconic lion and arrow logo, and its strong historical association with the Tour de France. Today, Peugeot-branded bicycles span a wide range of categories, from entry-level city and children's bikes to mid-range road bikes and e-bikes. Production is now largely outsourced, reflecting Peugeot Cycles' modern positioning as a mass-market brand, focused on broad availability and accessible pricing, rather than small-scale or high-end manufacturing. What makes French bicycle brands stand out is not just their history, but their ability to adapt. They have moved from steel to carbon, from racing glory to urban mobility, and from traditional manufacturing to electric and cargo solutions, while still retaining a strong sense of identity. Whether you ride a French bike or not, the influence of these brands can be felt across the global cycle industry.